Return to an abrupt halt. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. 2nd down and 6 now.
3-3.
Love now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Strike. Check. Strike. Ready?
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 41 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. McManus's point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw is Rodgers. Rolling to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This will be fielded at the 17.
And that's what friends are for. Right?
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Love from the gun. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Smash, red. 6, mega. Set.
Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Ready?
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Drill, 52. Strike, strike.
It's 4th down.
10 cycles.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
21. Packers 14.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready, ready. Smash, smash, steal, check, steal. Blue striker. Red cycle. Go red. Steal, black. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Ready.
Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Second down and 6 now from the 42. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check mega. Needle blue, claws red. Rail, yellow. Set, go.
On play action. Love to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jayden Reed 36 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Check Fury. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part at got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this goal. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And, oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that could have been and probably should have been a third interception of this first half. He's got to figure out something because you cannot get the ball away like he's done and have any chance to win this game.
And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Shrugs him off, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by McManus is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now it's Rodgers.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On play action, Rodgers eluding the pressure right.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And this one too low.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the...
And my goodness, another interception.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Ready?
Following the interception, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check field. Ready, ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go. Ultra. Go ultra. Fight 60. Fight white. Yellow.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Set. Smash. Smash. Yellow. Zoom. Slide blue. Smash. Red. Go pink. Steal. Check steal. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
It's complete, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Working out of the gun. Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the night. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Hey, go Fury. Set, ready.
Love throwing for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers escaping the pressure right.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Rodgers now to throw.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers to throw once more. And now here is another interception.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
97.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out.
And the Jets are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Flush to his right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
43.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Check Fury. Hey, Green. Striker. Check striker. Set cut.
Throwing. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He's got it at the 15. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 72 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. Reed wrestling ahead. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Rodgers.
eluding the pressure right. And now here is another interception. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
52 blaster.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time.
Second and 6.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Come on, set. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Black, steel, black. 22 needle. Blaster, 6. Black shot. Blue, go. Needle, blue. Ready.
Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out.
And my goodness, another interception.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Steal, check steal. Ready, ready.
Love will sneak it.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
Hey, 626.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers again now.
Here's a diving catch right side. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Rodgers, flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Carlson's extra point up and good
as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 68 yards.
Here's Jacobs.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Red, yellow. Set.
To throw now, here's Love. Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Ready?
Now Love.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Down. Hey, red.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Underneath to Allen. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Allen. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.